Hey everyone, I got the new B&M character exclusive 14th, 15th Doctor's Tardis, or even 13th. If you didn't get it before, got it yesterday. Happy with it. But before I go into more detail, I'll just do the sound effects. Oh, got landing. So it's nice and clear and loud. Now this lamp does stay on a bit longer and it's very bright. Now a bit of trivia for you about me. And with the show, sorry. In Unearthly Child in 1963, of course you heard the TARDIS dematerialised sound, the full version, which that's nearly the full version. And then I don't ever remember hearing it again until 1982's The Visitation, when the TARDIS was trying to materialise at the cottage in wherever it was supposed to be, but the year was 1066, so it wasn't used much. I don't think, I mean, I'd have to go into deep dive, shall we say, to find out what episodes it was heard in. But that's just when I personally remember hearing it in Earthly Child, not from 63, I ain't that old, but during the repeats in 1981 of The Five Faces of Doctor Who, and then of course Peter Davison's era of The Visitation. And I shall be right back because I'm just going to put it on the turntable, so it won't be a minute. That adjustment. There's another view. Right, I do like this TARDIS, it's very nice. It isn't accurate. Surprise, surprise, I'm sure you're not surprised, because when they first released this, and I think it was, I can't remember now, it was just prior to lockdown, so what was that, 2019, 2020, can't remember exactly. I got the TARDIS as a Christmas present from Al Dewar. Jodie's one. So, and then of course since 14 used it, and then 15 I have wanted 2 more, because I have to have the accurate TARDIS for the Doctor, well, the right TARDIS for the right Doctor, I think. Yeah, that's better than saying accurate, because none of the characters are accurate. They represent what that TARDIS is supposed to be. Anyway, yeah, it's quite nice. As I said, lamp is bright, paint is good. Let's get the doors open for you. Now it comes already with the backdrop, but you get an extra backdrop with this, which I'll show you in a bit. So come here, box. And yes, it is made from an existing like TARDIS mould. There we go again. And it just turn it off. As usual, you've got the button there and there's on-off switch there. A battery cover there, 3 AAAs. Everything's AAA now. So there you go. You've got the 14th and 15th Doctors TARDIS stereo. I'll just turn this thing off for a minute. Nice to have this battery. It's a bit weak, the actual picture, I think. I think it's a bit faded to me. I mean, if you wanted to, you could easily just look online and print off another one. I might do that, but at the moment I'm happy enough with that. So yeah, this is nice. My sticky sign, I think it's a bit off there. No, it seems to be alright. Yeah, it's nice, good quality, and there's a new addition to it. I don't know if you can see. If I move it there, I don't think it's going to come out there, but excuse me a second. They have, I tell you what, I'll just bring it in closer and put it on its side. Give me a second now, folks. I'm just going to bring it in closer. Right, can you see that black mark there? That's supposed to be, I don't know if you're aware that this prop has like grooves in this on the corner posts. Now, the original one of this did have it, but then budgetary reasons they said they couldn't do it for Jodie, so all they did was for this one just paint it on, but it's very faint, you can't see it. It would have been better, I think more of a, it looks more like a gloss, yeah, gloss paint. Better to have done it with matte and a bit darker as well. It's not too noticeable. I mean, if you're looking at it like I am straight on and it's a bright day here, I know I've got my light box on, but you'd easily miss it. But that's just one little thing. Yep, it's very nice. It is $19.99 at B&M's. Hopefully you can find it there. Only, don't worry too much if you don't find it now. For once the Northwest got them early, but that's Manchester region has got them. York has got them. They're only just coming out now. Now I just want to talk about the cost. I said it's only $19.99. Now 2 Daleks will cost you $24.99. So I suppose you're paying there for the appendages. But this TARDIS, I have bought others. Sharda TARDIS, I think, was the Androzani TARDIS, for example, the non-electronic Hartnell one. I can't remember how much. I think the electronic one was a bit more. But anyway, my point is, they are $19.99, non-electronic. This is electronic at $19.99. So some might argue, well, this prop is already made. Not this prop, I mean this toy. But yeah, so was a lot of the others. I mean, like for example, the 6th Doctor's TARDIS, for example, that came out not long ago. It's just a repaint of the 5th Doctor's TARDIS. So what would they have hurt them to put the electronics in that? So I don't remember how much this was when it came out, because I said I got it for free from Al Juba, well, as a Christmas present. But I remember when the TARDISes started coming out years ago from Forbidden Planet, they were $34.99. And wasn't the Abominable Snowburn TARDIS something like that? Now, that had a new lamp, a new door sign, but did it really need to cost that much money and a bit of paint, considering it was the original 4th Doctor's FX TARDIS, just tweaked, basically, refurbished, if you want to call it that, or modified is the better. Modified is the word I'm kind of looking for. That's what that one is. I mean, all the TARDISes have come from like the first sort of 3 TARDISes. The first Doctor's one, the 7th Doctor's one, and the 4th Doctor's one. Well, in fact, they're all the same, just different roofs. But anyway, that's that. So $21.99, and I should just show you the box. Well, I don't know if you want to see the box, but I'll bring it in anyway. Oh, one other thing I must show you. Hang on, don't run away, folks. You get, which is nice, and I appreciate this from Character, a spare backdrop. So if you never got it, this TARDIS for Jodie, and you wanted her backdrop, ta-da! It just folds there. I never liked that TARDIS. I think it's a horrible looking thing. It doesn't look like a TARDIS at all. But you can have that one inside if you want. It comes nicely, in the words of Blue Peter, there's one I made earlier. It comes in protective tissue. But it's only in the box, so be careful when you open it up. You don't throw it out. So yeah, as I said, I bought 2 for the 13th and 14th. I do want another one. No, I'm not being greedy, and I'm not being a scalper. I'll tell you why. Should they go down the road of Billie Piper as the next Doctor, or whatever she might be, no offence to Billie, but I really hope not. I hope that if the show comes back, a new showrunner will just ignore that part. Please, I hope they do. But if they keep the existing TARDIS, then the next Doctor will have it. So I want to have a spare in. Should they not, well then I've got a spare anyway. I can always sell it in the future. But I want to have it in because I like to have the right TARDIS with the right Doctor. So I shall just bring in the box in a moment. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just do something quickly. Oh, sorry, my arm is still sore. It's getting there. So pop that one there. Pop that out there, and I'll bring in the other one. Let's just do a door shutting. As usual, press the button for the door to shut. Pull that over. Right. There you go. So we have Jodie's TARDIS on the right, Tennant's and Gatwa's. No, on the left. Sorry, Jodie's on the left, Tennant and Gatwa's on the right. Now the colour is a bit different because I know the light is reflecting, but Jodie's one and the actual prop is a kind of a turquoise colour, whereas this one is a darker blue. Now, you might think that's a wrong colour. Yeah, the turquoise one seems to be more accurate. However, it depends, I think, on the lighting and what episode you're watching. Because, for example, before I did this video, I just looked into it. And in the Christmas special last year, Joys of the World, the TARDIS does look a lot darker. And another example is, I recently took some photos of the 6th Doctor's TARDIS out in the garden. And it come out a lot brighter, and then, as you know, it is a darker shade of blue. So there we go, the 13th Doctors and the 15th. One last thing. And there we go. Let's see if I can just do something. So yeah, a nice addition to my collection. Hey, do you know what I'd love? In the comments below, tell me how many TARDISes you got, and did you get them all? Because a quick count from my shelf, I'll tell you how many I've got. Looking up, you can't see it, but I'll tell you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, I have a few doubles. Like I did buy an extra 6 Doctors one because I liked it so much. And I also have an extra Capaldi's one, yeah, 12 Doctors one. The original FX 4th Doctors, 2 of those. I've got the 7th Doctor's FX one spare one of that. Because at the time I bought 2 of them. I think one I gave to the 5th or 6th Doctor. And then I bought another one and I painted it a darker shade of blue for the 8th Doctor. But yeah, so I've doubled up on an odd few. And of course, the 10th Doctor's one, I bought 4 of them because I given it to the 8th Doctor for a night to the Doctor, the War Doctor, the 9th Doctor, the 10th Doctor. So there you go, that's my TARDIS. I will do another video of all my TARDISes, but it probably won't be just yet because I can't exactly hold up my phone to do a video high up because I can't raise the arm yet. Anyway, there we go. I'm just going to bring in, before I disappear, your man or your former Doctor. I know it's Doctor, just so you can see what he looks like next to it as well. The 2 Doctors. And if you want to see what he looks like at that TARDIS, do you know, I wish they'd do jacketless versions of the other Doctors. Like the 2nd Doctor, for example, in Wheel in Space, he was in his shirt and braces. 3rd was in his shirt a few times, just a shirt. 4th I did from season 18, just in his waistcoat, without his coat. 5th, of course, took off his jacket a few times. So did the 6th. I'm not sure about the 8th and the rest, top of my head, but yeah, I would like that. Anyway, there we go. I hope you like this little look at them, and let me know what you think. Anyway, don't forget to like this video and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I'm got another one up, which will hopefully be soon. Oh, and it looks like the Revenge of the Cybermen, the Remembrance of the Daleks set will be later in the year. I can't think at the top of my head what else might be coming from B&M. Another online exclusive, which I have no idea what that is. It could be the A&E Master, I just don't know. It's been rumoured for so long. I wish it would come out if it's true. Anyway, there we go. Take care. Stay safe in the heat. Bye for now. Bye.